So guys, this video you're about to watch is the worst thing I've ever seen on the internet. You need to hear what this Fulani came out to say, and the security agents are quiet. He is saying that the Fulanis are the #1 citizens in Nigeria, that they will buy you, they will even sleep with your wife, they will do this, and they will send the military. If you touch any of the Fulanis, that they will send the military to come for you, meaning that he's boasting that they control the military, they control. It's very clear, because even the current DSS boss has come out to tell Nigerians that don't wait for the security agents to protect you, defend yourself. That's what the current DSS boss under Tinubu's leadership said on video. You know, he said, Nigerians, defend yourself, don't wait for the police, the military, or any of the security agents. And you need to see what this Fulani man has come out to say. This is going to leave you in shock. Just take your time, watch all this clip to the end to see what is happening in Nigeria. You will know that there is already war on ground. Just take a look for yourself.
Fellow Nigerians, Kunchi Kutuma Buro Ubanku, is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Fulanis are the #1 citizens of the country, and you must honor them and honor their cow. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
They will invade your farm, kill your wife, destroy the means of your livelihood, and there is nothing you can do about it. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
They will rape your wives, steal, kidnap you, and there is nothing you can do about it. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
And anytime you touch any means of their livelihood, or you touch any of them, there will be justice for the Fulanis. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Fulanis are the #1 citizens, and you are inferior. Their cow is better than you. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Now get that into your tick score. Tozo, there is nothing you can do about it, because Fulanis are the #1 citizens. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
After destroying you, they are not going to compensate anybody. The government will compensate nobody. We will compensate nobody. And if you touch them, we will send the soldiers after you. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Kachikutuma Buro Ubanku.
Please, if you come across this video on the social media, please share it, repost it, dwell it, and let it get to the people of Edo State. Because as we speak, the Hausa Fulani Muslims have declared war on the people of Edo State because of what happened recently. This is not a joke. These guys have regrouped themselves in very large numbers. As we speak, not less than 2 to 3 trucks, trailers fully loaded with the Hausa Fulani herdsmen heading straight to Edo State, because according to them, they're going to declare war on the people of Edo State for killing the suspected Fulani herders.
Tura ta kai bango, na rantse da Allah ba za mu yarda da irin wannan cin mutuncin da ake mana ba. Billahi allazi la ilaha illa huwa. Abinda ake mana a Edo State ba za mu yafi wannan abin ba, wallahi Allah. Mu za ku ci amma tura ta kai bango, na rantse da Allah ba za mu yarda da irin wannan cin mutuncin da ake mana ba. Billahi allazi la ilaha illa huwa.
Guys, if you not say your papa or your mama na from Edo State, I mean, if you are from Edo State, from Benin to Okpela, from Benin to Igara, from Benin to Okpe, from Benin to Fuga, from Benin to Ekperi. Guys, share this video. We need your support right now. Uromi people need your support right now. No go to say because I'm not from Uromi, I'm from Benin, or I'm from Fuga. It no concern you, guys. It concern you. I say it concern you, because I come online just now and I see when Fulani, the Northerners, they make plans, they para, they pack the system, they won't come Edo State, come free the whole of Edo State. No matter where you dey, brothers and sisters, this matter concern you. You know why? People they say, why Uromi people go born those Fulani? Not beside support you. You understand? But the way you think they go now, those Fulani people say they need war. We be Edo, we know they run for war. Anyhow they want time, we go give them. I want the youth of Edo State to stand. Nothing will happen. Everybody, no matter who you be, if you be Kofa, any Kofa will be guy, stand up. Because now where they for disgrace Uromi people, now they for disgrace the whole of Edo State. There for disgrace the people. And there for disgrace the whole of those states. Me want to follow you here. So I'm from Benin. I'm Benin boy. We know they run for war. If the Fulanis they need war, we'll give them war. If the Fulanis they need peace, we'll give them peace. You understand? According to what they talk, they talk say Nigeria army no fit hold them. They talk say Nigeria police no fit hold them. Bruh, that one their business. We will get juju. We will get men when they do things. You hear me so? No go talk say it no concern you. If you talk say it no concern you, I'm going to punish you. If you are from a dog state, you say no concern you, I'm going to punish you. Should you hear me? I'm going to punish you. This is the time for us to back with the people. This is the time for us to back with better people. Let's support them. Anything when you get support, you might not be there presently, but you get money, you get things and things. Present them. They could fight this war. Or the government go know say okay, now there the war won't start from. We don't care. Bro, I said we don't care. We don't depend on any state. We are two states. We are more than 1,000 states. We go deliver. You will be confirmed, fall out. Anything when you be, fall out. At the hard time we go defend our those states with this one. We could not allow those fucking Fulani cause the structure of our own states. Tell them mad me. They don't forget say all those things they do and say we stack them, we pile them up. Now let's feel they just spy now. They don't para. They reason now. What about our sisters and brothers who don't kidnap? Eh? What about brothers and sisters who don't pass through the process of kidnapping? What about people where they don't steal from? What about our cross where they scatter for those states? What did they happen? What about our sisters who don't knock out for bush? What did they happen? What did they talk? We don't bear them. So why don't we bear this feeling where they buy so? May they bear them now one. May they bear them. Or don't you stand up? It's time for war. Now I don't need peace, so it's time for war. Since our government to fail to understand, say they need to create peace. That's from the onset. See, they don't need to create that peace. We need war. We are there, our eyes are red. Now why our sound is red for those states? Any Fulani or a booking with us say, hey, you need war. Baba, we need war. You get juju, we get juju. You understand me so? We go use our bare hands. We don't get instruments we go use. We go use our bare hands. But if you get those states anywhere you did, if you like to go abroad, you know too far. Because they disgrace so many people. They don't disgrace you all of those states. They don't disgrace Benin. Anywhere you come from. They disgrace them. Bros, support the brother. Support the people. We are one of those states. Support them now.
Since this incident from Uromi, people from the north have been making a threat video to threaten the full south. And no DSS, no army, no police force have gone to arrest those people. If anybody just comments for yours people posts or comment for police posts now for Twitter or for any handle for Instagram, you will see DSS or whatever. They don't locate the person for a remote area. Irrespective of a remote area, they don't go arrest the person since. But a lot of northerners have been coming out since this incident, have been making a lot of threats that they will start unaliving the south people, even some people from the north. Now they are turning this incident to tribal war. They are turning it to religious war. But where is our government? Where is our police? Where is our DSS? Where are they? Suddenly, they don't have intelligence anymore. I blame the government, and the most people I blame for all these things that has been happening is that somebody can come out and everything. But when it comes to Nigeria, they will tell you, say, God knows why it's happened. Give glory to God. That's what they will tell you. But they don't know that this God is a God of war. From Genesis to Revelation, for the Bible that you proclaim that you understand or you proclaim that you practice, this same Bible that you proclaim that you practice from Genesis to Revelation is war. Fight everywhere for your so-called Bible. Who are those fighting the war? Who are those fighting the war? Who are those fighting the war? These are the people that you people claim and you people worship. People like the David fighting the war. People like the Joshua fighting wars. A lot of people in the Bible that fight war, you people name your child after those people. This is the kind of doctrine they taught you people, so therefore your sanity can be taken away from you, so you can't speak. And you people are still out there believing in this your so-called Christianity and whatever, and a lot of things has been going wrong. These northerners, youths or whatever, that have been coming out to make video, the government has not gone to arrest them. Even your so-called pastors that you have everywhere, the Kumuyi, the Adeboye, the Ayedekpo, the Orishejafo, the Suleiman, or whatever, Jeremiah, or whatever the pastor, the Dunamis pastor, all of them, no one has come out to call on the government that what these northerners are doing, what these Muslims are doing, they are trying to instigate religious war. None of them are come out to speak. These are the kind of pastors that you have. These are the kind of Christian leaders that you have. Where is the can? Where are they? When all these people are making a lot of threats all over social media, where are they? Look at the kind of gullible members call themselves Christian. Gullible people everywhere call themselves Christian. Hypocrisy wants to finish you all. Tribal bigots, tribal bigotry, tribalism has taken this country over. So therefore, it's a Yoruba man that is ruling. So we can't hear people like the Wole Ika anymore when we have a situation like this. We can't hear people like the Falano anymore when we have a situation like this. We can't have people like the Adeboye who protest during Jonathan time when we have a situation like this. Even the Ayedepo without saying anything about this situation. Only, in fact, Nigerians, if you don't wake up, these people will come and consume you.
Farmer in Benue State poisoned his own farm. Some herdsmen led the animals to the farm. Some of the animals that ate the farm died. The farmer has been arrested in Christo-Islamic Nigeria.
I just see politicians are now behaving like they are gods. All of them are behaving like they are untouchable. If you talk, they lock you up, they arrest you. This is how they will continue in this recklessness now. The day they hear fellow Nigerians, we have taken over the command of government, they will now say it's cool. Oh, civilians must take to the street and defend democracy. Civilians must fight for democracy. Now, they don't want civilians to say anything about democracy.
If I they look Benin people, I they see them as my brother without anybody, but you divide yourself. If I tell Vikings, Ayes, Bogania, Tutu, make, even if say we know be one, we know they do one meeting, make all of una come together and protect your land. Una go say Ide Jones. See, whatever make me to start prophecy means that something is coming. You remember this Deborah? I have talked about her before this thing happened. Go to my video. I have talked about Deborah before when I say that I say something about Deborah. The video is on my TikTok. Go and watch it before this incident. But if I tell Unana, make Una come. May we come together. Stop buying yourself. May we protect our land. Una no go gree. May we dey use our brain. It is time to understand where all this thing is coming from. But still rest in peace for these 15 people they born. Because if action are taken when they bomb Deborah, this thing wouldn't have happened. Because when government failed to arrest jungle justice, so many people will believe that this jungle justice is the way. But look at how people are attacking me, trying to speak peace. I did not insult Northern. I did not insult anybody. Me, myself, I be Muslim, but see threaten. So if I tell all these our people, Bini, Rivers, everybody, we are be one people, they will say, Blobby, you are Johnson. You the cap. You the cap. Baba, this thing no be cap matter. These people, they are not fighting for religion. They are coming for tribal wipeouts. The way where they respond. Omo, be wise.
tura ta kai bango na rantse da Allah ba za mu yarda da irin wannan cin mutuncin da ake mana ba billahi allazi la ilaha illa huwa abinda ake mana a Edo State ba za mu yafi wannan abin ba wallahi Allah mu za ku ci amma tura ta kai bango na rantse da Allah ba za mu yarda da irin wannan cin mutuncin da ake mana ba billahi allazi la ilaha illa huwa abinda ake mana a Edo State ba za mu yafi wannan abin ba wallahi Allah mu za ku ci amma tura ta kai bango na rantse da Allah ba za mu yarda da irin wannan cin mutuncin da ake mana ba billahi allazi la ilaha illa huwa abinda aka mana a Edo State ba za mu yafi wannan abin ba wallahi Allah mu za ku ci amma tura ta kai bango na rantse da Allah ba za mu yarda da irin wannan cin mutuncin da ake mana ba billahi allazi la ilaha illa huwa abinda aka mana a Edo State ba za mu yafi wannan abin ba wallahi Allah mu za ku ci amma tura ta kai bango.
To all of you who always like to ask the question, where are the youths of this community anytime that the Fulani herdsmen attack people or attack a particular community and set it on fire? I just bring to your notice today that the 12 people who catch the Fulani herdsmen and burn them alive, that the elders of that community, Edo State, have handed them over to the police. The vigilant group that were set to defend the community, so they catch the people that always come to terrorize the community. So they kill them and burnt them. So the elders who sent them to watch over them catch them and handle them over to police because they are trying to defend their own community. The police should go and kill them for defending their own communities. So tomorrow now, when the Fulani herdsmen attack, don't ask where are the youth of that community, because all these plans, all this game are the reason why no matter the killings, nobody will come out to defend their people or to defend their land. Because if you dare to come out and defend their land, these people will, the elders will join hand, carry you like this, handle you over to people that will kill you.
Israel DMW begged the sitting governor of Edo State to please resign, as there have been no peace in Edo State since he became the governor of Edo State. Lara Israel Bewa, won't give you that right. You that could not start a happy family. You don't know Uma only going to with marriage. No, how when they John Thomas say winner, tell your wife to come out on live video. Make she can't tell us the reason why she wrong. You say your wife say enough it, you they do boy follow the video. Shut up your mouth. Is that one a very big reason? Is that one a reasonable reason for anybody to leave his or her marriage? Are you stupid? You could not even come out to say it's because my Odunga is not working. That's the reason why my wife run away. Well, what be why? Don't you know how many baby mama your boss have, Davido? Don't you know how many celebrity now then they use woman dump? Not be your mate Sophia for Lagos because of Lamborghini. They buy Lamborghini. Celebrity now they use my dump. But now because say your own not they work. The only place where they work for your mat now, you they use that they commit atrocity. You they mad. Who bewa? Who agbe give agbobia uko? If you think say na 2005 will day for you, we will send you back to wilderness. Uma on where just in this drag baby wilderness. Here came your tomu. Who agbe ki? You that your Don Thomas is not working. Oh yeah, pastor, all less where eh. Do your boy wanobo. Here am we can. They use you, dump you, they come, they say, me will resign. And because the man not they talk, or not work about man, or one are you mad or something? Hey, young boy, is the DMW. If not be, can you identify yourself in the public without adding Davido's name? You go fear identify yourself. You think anybody will recognize you without you not say I be Davido manager. You think they go recognize you, Bewa. Hey, some people make una talk now. See, Israel not be Esa, not be our brother. Any Esa not grill. Israel na from Zimbabwe. If mama carry belle come from Zimbabwe, can't just say na Esa person. He dey mad. Ungagi must send you back to wilderness. He get person no yegbo. How dare you talk to a city governor of Edo State? Are you crazy? Obaseki, fear go let you try for Obaseki regime. You want that? You don't know the way Obaseki deal with Abat Obase before Abat come later reconcile. You dey mad? Oh man, no see kana. Canadian lad, Omano Muni Israeli, Omani Awegbano. You insulting the #1 citizen of Edo State. You are insulting all the Edo people. Are you mad? Won't have fear you Egbea. Fear go let you talk to your fellow celebrity like that. Fear go let you talk to Zlatan. I've been Asake. I've been a Portable, the troublemaker. Even Mobile of blessed memory. Fear go let you talk to her. Hey, when we send you back to wilderness. Uma anwe yes in Ugbeme wilderness. You are a madman. Igbema me boy. Uagbiki. Abono sa obari enu weni. I don't take a no turn we hon. O wogari o bokan we. O ye no ma re magba orun esteri. O hiari verse. I don't take a no then e kia we na wina. O kwararuwa bolo ni jade mani ma we. Ave two face, ave two baba we si horo. Ni me bad even we me ni. Mami ega yole doshi. Mami we abole ni Judy Austin yo bokan ne gbe na gwapa. The solution to your problem, #1, more power. The area does the area to alligator pepper. It's good for you. It's so bad. A governor in my affair who said you. Shout out to your bar head. What better call?
I just see politicians are now behaving like they are gods. All of them are behaving like they are untouchable. If you talk, they lock you up, they arrest you. This is how they will continue in this recklessness now. The day they hear fellow Nigerians, we have taken over the command of government, they will now say it's cool. Oh, civilians must take to the street and defend democracy. Civilians must fight for democracy. Now, they don't want civilians to say anything about democracy.
Tura ta kai bango na rantse da Allah ba za mu yarda da irin wannan cin mutuncin da ake mana ba billahi allazi la ilaha illa huwa abinda ake mana a Edo State ba za mu yafi wannan abin ba wallahi Allah mu za ku ta amma tura ta kai bango na rantse da Allah ba za mu yarda da irin wannan cin mutuncin da ake mana ba billahi allazi la ilaha illa huwa abinda ake mana a Edo State ba za mu yafi wannan abin ba wallahi Allah mu za ku ta amma tura ta kai bango na rantse da Allah ba za mu yarda da irin wannan cin mutuncin da ake mana ba billahi allazi la ilaha illa huwa abinda ake mana a Edo State ba za mu yafi wannan abin ba wallahi Allah mu za ku ta amma tura ta kai bango na rantse da Allah ba za mu yarda da irin wannan cin mutuncin da ake mana ba billahi allazi la ilaha illa huwa abinda ake mana a Edo State ba za mu yafi wannan abin ba wallahi Allah mu za ku ta amma tura ta kai bango.
What happened to those 16 house travelers in Edo State yesterday is inhuman, and we will not stop until justice is served. What exactly were you expecting to find inside a hunter's bag? Exactly what you found.
So now like justice, Deborah Samuel was killed by burning. Una burn her alive. This one una burn her alive because of what? Because of say she speak her mind. Una send something we no dey acceptable for group. She say, which kind of thing is this? Why did they send this kind of thing in the group? Una gather her, burn her alive. Even the idiot who burn this girl speak come out, show us the match and say, Nina Kona ta na me burn her. They even they proud of the burning. Una no find them, una no justice them, una no do them anything. All those boys now, then they street now, they run up and down. They no do them anything. Now this one don't happen now. Now carry on for hell like dandruff. Justice for Deborah.
To the Hausas and Fulanis and any nearby tribe who associates with them. Now you know how painful it is when ordinary men from your tribe are going about doing their normal everyday business and they were pied, like they were pied for no reason. The 16 northern Uromi passengers that were unalive, according to rumor, look at your screen. These are some of the instruments, ammunitions that were found on them. And they said they were hunters. For Christ's sake, have you ever seen anyone leaving southern Nigeria saying they go nuts, saying I'm hunting, now you want to carry and go nuts? Are there no forest in the entire northern region for you to hunt? We are not children, we are not fools. You're coming to a strange land to come and do hunting. Like, where is the wisdom in this statement? And we want to believe that because you, Hausa Fulanis, you people think we are fools. Now, most importantly, I must say it here now before you misconstrue me. I am not here to defend this carnage that happened. I'm not here to defend this ugly barbaric incident. No. I'm just here to remind you of precedents and methods of how these guys have been operating. Now, in southern Nigeria, if you've been vigilant, you realize that these Fulanis and their people have been coming to southern Nigeria using these methods. Now, if you go to where this news was, posted on X, Edo's people of Edo citizens, indigenous, have been coming out to say that, look, this is how these people gain access into our land. And when they are already in our land, helicopter will come and drop ammunition to them. Some people call it airdrop. That they give them, they'll do free giveaway of airdrops for them. So I'm very sure that the people that did this evil act, they've already seen that, this is how they come. We'll not let this one go scot-free. Do you get it? And I'm seeing some people say that, oh, why would you have to do this? Why can't you hand over them to the police? Do we trust the police? You that you are talking, do you trust the police? Not before this nation will tell the yes, say, repentant Boko Haram can become the president of the nation. Not before this nation will tell the yes, say, repentant Boko Haram can assume to any position in the community. Is it not in this nation that we're hearing that repentant Boko Haram are being recruited into the army? Let's stop this hypocrisy. Do we trust our security agency? Do we trust them? We don't face truth. Everybody fear arrest. We don't go face truth. Do we trust them? What I'm saying, is it a lie? Is it not happening? Where terrorists are being recruited into the army? Now I'm seeing videos of these Fulanis and Hausas threatening the people of Edo State that they will retaliate, that they should stand strong, they should respect them. I hope the Nigerian police and army and DSS is seeing those videos. Not when the Edo people or the South people start to do their own, on account of them, I won't make arrest. See, nobody have the monopoly of violence. Nobody is scared of anybody in this country. They must be put to where they belong. Nobody have the monopoly of violence. Now you see that it's not about hunters. It's not about hunters. You don't ask yourself, why is it that it's only these northerners that are always looking for ways to infiltrate the South? Sharia law, religion, hypocritical hunting, this one and that one, animal ranching, what you call it, grazing. They are looking for routes in southern Nigeria. You don't have forests in northern Nigeria. And to those Hausas and Fulanis that are doing video threatening the people of Edo, and to the Nigerian police and army, we're going to go defend them. Let me ask you all one question. When the carnage that happened in Benue State, the recent one happened, what did you guys do? When the people even started protesting, you send army to go and meet people that are protesting, and you cannot arrest the perpetrators of the crime. Everybody have been screaming of Fulani herdsmen. All of them are mute, throw away eyes, as if say, man, they hear, I don't know what did happen. That is why I can tell you clearly that from precedence, this issue that happened, this guy's coming to Edo, is not anything hunting. Yes, now we they count casualties, now we they count victims whenever they don't operate. We know the method where they say they gain access into South, into our lands. So to those of them where they say, everybody should see, you don't have the monopoly of violence. And Tori along Makachuku Chineke, well, light alive, nobody they fear anybody. Nobody they fear anybody for this country. Say you na Fulani. If you get that kind of mentality, when it base, go erase. Nobody they fear anybody. They do video, they threaten people, say that and get out. Rubbish. What is bad is bad.
Very dark man, you need to apologize to the people of Edo State because you have joined the Northerners to push the wrong narrative. First of all, very dark man, I want to ask you a question. Let's say your mother is a farmer in Uromi. And then, in your own presence, you follow your mother to the farm. Up to 8 or 7 armed Fulani terrorists, because that's what they are. Fulani terrorists rape your mother in front of you. These people's dick are uncircumcised. They rape your mother. And then you take your mother from one hospital to the other. Will you take this thing lightly? And then the same thing happens to your neighbor. They kidnap your neighbor and ask for outrageous sum of money. And your neighbor don't have that kind of money. They kill your neighbor. Your friends are being kidnapped. Your friend's father is being shot dead in his own farm. Your friend's mother is being raped. Or your younger sister of 16 or 13 is being raped by uncircumcised dick Fulani herdsmen. Will you come out and talk like this and say, those people, Uromi people, those people you killed, you burnt alive, it's injustice? You say you investigate things, your evidence are always, oh, look at these 5 seconds videos. You watch 5 seconds videos of an entire event and then you judge by 5 seconds videos. Is it because you are not seeing 5 seconds videos online of these Fulani people killing our people, raping our women? But let me tell you why you are not seeing videos of these Fulani people killing our people. One, most of these people that Fulani are killing are elderly people. They are not social media freaks. Most of them don't even use camera phones. Most of them, they use camera phones, they don't know how to operate them. These are mothers, age 50, age 40, age 60, age 70. These are fathers. They don't even know how to operate their phones. And secondly, let's say they are even Gen Zs that know how to operate their phones. If you are being attacked by gunmen, gun terrorists, your phone won't even be the first thing to think. You will be here thinking about your life, not to take phone and record. You know you are Mr. 5 seconds. You love seeing, when you judge things by watching just 2 seconds of an entire event, of daily events that happens. Every day you judge it with 2 seconds. I have never been your fan, and I can never be a fan of a man that judge things with 5 seconds. Do you see how stupid you are? And you have joined the Northerners to spread false narrative. All of a sudden, Uromi people have turned to the bad people. These people have killed thousands of us. They have killed thousands daily. If they kill your mother, will you be happy? And you say burning those 16 people or 14 people alive is injustice, is inhuman? Very dark man, you are ashamed to Edo State. For a very long time, Southern people has been ignored in Nigeria. It's as if Uromi people were not part of the Nigerian map. Even to an extent, even the same Edo State, some Benin people still count us out. But that's a story for another day. No Nigerian is a less Nigerian. We are all Nigerians. And if you want to make some people more important than other people, then divide us. Divide Nigeria to as many pieces as possible. Let the Northerners be together. Let them just stay one side. Let us Southerners, even if some people are still counting us out, inside the same South. And you have the guts, very dark man, you have the guts to say that's inhuman. I don't people are not try. You must be very stupid. Not be your fault. Where Uromi boy for stand, very dark man, if you stand, you know why? We have cried for over 15 years. Same thing happening. We have cried, we have shouted. We have called the police. Police will arrest these people, we release them. Police will release them. Most of the head of police in Nigeria or in the South, they are Northerners. Northerners live in one love, one body, one voice. They know they use each other play. If Nigeria police really know what they are doing, they will know that these people are terrorists. They are not innocent. They are killing our people. Even the traditional ruler, King of Uzziah, has paid ransom for more than 3 times. Watch this video. You know, Mr. Very Dark Man, you're a 10 seconds man. You're a 10 seconds man. You watch 10 seconds of an event and just watch this one. Let me feed you small with your food.
If our women, our wives go to farm, they rape them, at times they will set them ablaze. Me in particular, I paid ransom 3 times to Fulani men. They kidnapped my elder sister. They've also kidnapped 2 people from this palace. Even last month, I paid ransom also. To even sleep in this place is by the grace of Almighty.
Now, this is even just small
access
one.
This road, you need to get security.
Is it the motion that one of our representatives, one of our honorable raised, Honorable Audio Koje?
I represent the good people of Eastern Northeast and Southeast Federal Constituency. I'm from Edo State. I rise here this morning to move the urgent need for intervention in the escalating rate of insecurity in Eastern Northeast and Southeast Federal Constituency. The level of insecurity in Eastern Northeast and Eastern Southeast Federal Constituency of Edo State has reached a critical juncture, with persistent and increasing incidents of killings, kidnappings, and other forms of violence. The situation has become unbearable. This has caused constituents to live in fear, especially psychological trauma, and suffer a significant decline in overall sense of security. Numerous people have been killed, and their mutilated body have been recovered, showing signs of organ harvesting. Mr. Speaker, deeply saddened that by the recent increase in the number of victims, including Mr. Sylvester and his mother, Mr. Kingsley Okobo, Mr. Odion Onomwemi, Mr. Ahiri, Mrs. Margaret Akbar, Mr. Monday Ika, Mr. Ebo, Mr. Ahiavi, the chairman of the Tippers Association.
My best friend's mom was kidnapped. His mom was kidnapped. His mom's colleague in school was kidnapped. One of my friend's family member was kidnapped. His family member was kidnapped by these Fulani herdsmen who died through the process. A friend of mine, China YBNL, He went to Nigeria recently. In his present, he went to Uromi. 4 of his friends were kidnapped. 4 of the people he know. For Ikorokoro, and you have the guts, very dark man, to say, don't people not try? Because you are not seeing 10 seconds video, Mr. 10 seconds man.
Who does that? Who does that? At this point, everything went off track. Anger raised to boiling point amongst the local resident of Uromi. Everybody was angry. Everybody was, and the lorry was searched, checked, and they found rifle and automatic weapons, a lot of it in the lorry. To be truly honest with you, in all honesty, I don't think the local authorities, the vigilante or the security services in that area, I don't really think they did any checks. I don't think they did check in regard to checking documentation, whether the papers are correct, whether these men were actually hunters or not. I don't think they did that. That is a fact I like to point out. They didn't do that because at this point, stereotype kicked in. They are Fulanis. Hey, everybody go crazy. They are armed robbers. Hey, they are kidnappers. Bam. From here on, just like that, the dynamics of everything changed. Edo State is already on high alert, red alert from what I heard. Crimes, killing, armed robbery. Ongoing situation with the Fulanis in the bushes and in the forest around Edo State. So why would anybody in their right senses carry such amount of weapon in a state, in a region that is already on red alert, where there is so much crime? Why? As if that wasn't bad enough, they refused to stop when they were instructed to do so. As if that wasn't bad enough, one of them decided to stab a security officer. Now, whatever led to that situation where he pulled out the dagger and stabbed the security officer, I do not know. But who does that? Who does that? The people are not smiling in Edo State. The streets are angry. The government had let them down badly. The community is now having to form their own vigilante and security group just to protect the people of the region, since the government is not doing anything. So you can imagine the anger that is going through the mind of the people, and the fact that there's been so much stereotype about the Fulanis kidnapping, killing, vandalizing forest and farmland that belong to not just in Benin, even in Ogun State, in Ondo. I saw a lot of things that were sent to me. The Fulanis had very bad image across the west, the east, and the northwestern region of Nigeria. And here we are, they are carrying gun in rural area where people live, refusing to stop to be checked and searched, stabbed a security officer. And what do you expect is going to happen? Why? Another thing I found out is that the northerners, the Fulanis, are allowed to go to other regions of Nigeria to hunt, but the other regions of Nigeria are not allowed to go up north to do the same. Why is it one law for one tribe and another law for the rest of the tribes in Nigeria? Why is it one law for the Fulanis and another one for the rest of the country? I could almost sense why the Uromi people did not take these men to the police, because they know those men will walk out of custody the very next day. They have good backing. And I can understand this because there's a lot of things apparently that happened in Nigeria that up to today, nobody knew how the story went. Kidnapping, killing. And then when the Fulanis are taken to custody, that is how it is. The case ends. Nobody knows what happened to them. Nobody even hear about the stories anymore. So I can almost understand why some of the mob do what they did. I'm not saying it's right, but I can almost understand. And let me address another thing that most of you are complaining about. Those of you complaining about the Fulanis taking over your land, taking over your forest,
taking over your bushes, vandalizing your farms. Check your local government first. That is where you need to start from. Because the Fulanis always take permission before they settle anywhere. They always ask for authority before they go and settle anywhere. They don't just appear from nowhere. Trust me, check your local government. Somebody has given them permission to be there. I agree that maybe most of the time they overdo. They overstep their boundary. They do too much. But trust me, even though still somebody had given them permission and they are paying somebody their dues. They are paying somebody their money. So I think this is the reason why most of the Fulani feel privileged. This is why they behave the way they behave. This is why they are so confident, because they know there is somebody behind them. The Fulanis apparently run things in Nigeria. I don't know how, but this is what I'm hearing. I don't want to say too much. I don't want to cross people's boundary. I don't want to offend people by... There were a lot of things that was shared with me, but I've edited it to make it makes a little bit of sense, just as I have done. So this is my own conclusion. I don't want to go on from here, because then I'm going to step on people's toes, and I don't want to do that. I hope I've managed to balance this a little bit without offending people too much. As for the Uromi community, the people of Edo State, make una no slack, oh, don't slack. Listen, you know the Fulanis, they will never forgive, they will never forget. I hope you understand this. So the killing of those 16 men, let me just conclude this video with it, was barbaric. It's not acceptable. Jungle justice should, please, you guys should stop.
The video you watched before was a standoff between Edo youths and police. This one is Edo youths and the military. I mean, the soldiers are out there for Edo people. But guess what? They say they are not going to back down. Now, take a look at this headline. And it says, herdsmen overrun farm settlements, occupy homes, schools in Enugu. Fula amidst government silence. The Fulani headsmen are not just causing havoc in Edo State, they are equally in Enugu State, and Enugu governor has decided to keep quiet. Now, the Northerners have accepted the apology from the Edo State governor, you know, but they say it is not enough, that until they see those people who buy those hunters prosecuted, if not, that they are going to come out and attack the South. I mean, the Southerners living in the North. Don't forget that they've threatened to attack churches and all that. Now, the Southerners are equally saying, we are ready for your fight. We are ready. That gone are the days when we are afraid of you people. No more now. We are ready. So guys, I'm going to allow you to take a look at this video. Just watch this video to the end to see so many reactions coming from the North, coming from the Southerners. Everybody is releasing his own. The Northerners, they said, even one of their clerics was speaking in Hausa. He was igniting and instigating his members to go out and fight. So guys, a whole lot is happening in this country because of what happened in Edo State. I just want you to take your time, watch this video, because people are calling them out. Don't forget our attack when they went to a church and by so many people. Nobody was arrested, nobody was prosecuted, and all the attacks happening in the South, nobody is being arrested, nobody is being prosecuted. Now the Northerners say they must be prosecuted. Those that attack Northerners in Edo State must be prosecuted. I mean, the North is demanding for prosecution of those who bite Northerners, but they've been buying Southerners all these years. The police, the military, the whatever, the security agents do not even make arrests. Now it has gotten to their time. The Northerners are all out asking for prosecution. They say if there is no prosecution, then there must be reprisal. I'm going to allow you to take a look at some of these clips and let me know your honest reaction in the comment section below. Just take a look.
One should go. One should go. One should go.
I always see, I just need need to get this off my chest, and I hope politicians are listening. This whole foolish pampering of the North, it needs to stop. I personally don't know what the Edo State governor is doing in Kanu and Kaduna. Whether I go buy Usa Granite or get another thing where go do that, no one believes you go there. Because that will not be like him, that will not be like a condolence. It be like say you go beg them. I don't have an issue with you doing father figure, but I beg, as you they beg them, hope you they tell them what these people they do for you. Hope you they remind them what their brothers and sons, the kind of crime when they commit for you. You they hope you tell them. Up from the president to the least politician. I don't understand the foolish pampering of the North. Here you go talk rich, they go say they support jungle justice, but God forbid. I'm only saying things the way they are. I fulfill to why say Hausa people know their social media. So you people want to tell me that you have this much mobility on social media, but choose to keep quiet when we complain about insurgency, about Fulani herdsmen. You keep quiet like say you don't know what they talk. No, I'll go and kill all of you now. You keep quiet. And the hear this lady voice, they do papa. You can talk now. You cannot watch the video, nonsense 16. But when you see people being beheaded in the farms, you keep quiet. You are mad. All of you nonsense youths that have the chance to speak up but refuse to speak up till it's time to be biased, or go we kill all of you. It's not like this Fulani herdsmen is not affecting them in their side though. But they choose to just keep quiet for reasons best known to them. But now you all want to be activists. See, I blame the federal government. The government want to give 48 hours when I'm sound now. I'm not saying the government should not do their job, but you see this unnecessary threat. You people, it's the days of the old. Our fathers now fear now. It sure me say this generation will match your madness for madness. You want to do a press attack? You enter Benin, you're Edo State, you start killing people when they're looking at their own. They say, hey, no, now go kill now. Some people know what cultism is. Now get out. If one person go talk like you people will take me out of context. I'm only saying that we chose peace and love, but we are not scared of war. Okay, now they knock my motor, me get out of my front. Come be like say one tribe get power past the full nation. They be killing people now in Enugu State. I don't know why the governor of Enugu State have not made PIM. Fear no let them talk. Women have been protesting for weeks. Fulani herdsmen. Gone to Bayelsa. Even Delta State here. Managarats. I beg you, my sympathies with the families about this. Hey, fear. It needs to stop. Everybody, mount your guards. I know, mushi.
I would like to commiserate with about 200 families in the past few months in Edo State that have had their mothers slaughtered in the farms, have their fathers and children slaughtered in the farms, and those who have suffered kidnapping, as happened recently in Nauchi, around the Bera camp, not far from the military checkpoints, where 4 people were kidnapped from their own streets at Igbira camp in Nauchi. You can confirm this from the security forces, only very recently. We have videos, and I have a lot on my phone now, of farmers who have been slaughtered in their farms. There's a camp in Ovia here. It's just a farm settlement. It's a camp. The people were sleeping at night, and then herdsmen or terrorists, we shouldn't actually be using the word herdsmen. Terrorists went to those camps, slaughtered them in the night. We have about 7 dead bodies lying there. And I'm telling you things that have happened within the last 1 month. Now, burnt down some parts of their houses. We have video there of Fulani herdsmen and terrorists entering into farms and uprooting cassava that people have planted and are waiting to harvest for this season, and feeding them to their cows. And then those who dare to, challenge them have been slaughtered. So for the 200 families in Edo State that have been slaughtered in the past 3 months, we commiserate with you. Now we know that we have north and south, because the language I hear from those who are condemning is south and north. It is no longer what happened in Edo State, it's what happened in the south and what happened in the north. So we find solidarity when it comes to anything happening to people in the north and then from the north. It doesn't matter what they do. It doesn't matter that what we are dealing with has a history. It doesn't matter that on a daily basis, Edo people are reporting killings in their farms, destruction of their economy. It doesn't matter. All of that don't matter. As long as it has not happened to those who are from the north, then you have bodies, you have sociocultural groups, you have all sorts of people rising up in condemnation. It is a shame, it is condemnable, it is incendiary. If we react like that and look at things from such selfish prison, you will have war in this country, because you have families right now who are crying, who are angry, who have lost loved ones to this kind of brutality in the bushes. And now, as I told you, they have entered into the town at Auchi, and we are not having anybody condemning it. Before now, during the Buhari's regime, I remember that we had serial, kind of killings like this. And then when Tinubu came in, there seemed to have been a little stopgap. But it appears that just recently, as soon as we started hearing of the political actors in the North complaining that Tinubu has neglected the North, we are beginning to see a resurgence of this. We understand what is going on. It is happening in Nigeria, it is happening in those states, and we are keeping note, irrespective of all those hypocrisies you see in the press. The people are feeling the brunt, they are losing loved ones, and they are not going to be moved by what you are doing in the press.
Let me proceed, please. Let me also correct one impression here. It was not a one-sided thing that happened in Uromi. Right. When these people were stopped, they said they were going to go in to search the vehicle because they had local information that they were actually carrying arms. So in the process of struggling to go inside, one of them stabbed one of the vigilante guys. So in the process of that, hell was let loose.
Why is nobody telling us that part? Why? Why is nobody?
Let me also correct one impression here. It was not a one-sided thing that happened in Uromi. Right. When these people were stopped, they said they were going to go in to search the vehicle because they had local information that they were actually carrying arms. So in the process of
Afak, make we change this bad government for us. So this bad government, we change that for us. We change this bad government for us. I tell you now. We change this bad government for us. We change this for us. So I don't tell you now. Hunger don't kill for this country. Hunger don't kill for this country. Make we change this bad government for us. I'm gonna kill you. Look at this country. Hunger don't kill us for this country. Make we change this bad government for us. What is happening now? What is happening now?
Come out when they support, when they condemn, especially those, some of the northern, when they come and they condemn the killings where they happen for Uromi. Some of them they give federal government 48 hours. But when I want tell me say I don't see what happen for Jatoka where they kill about 70 persons. Now no fit tell me say when I don't see what happen where they kill soldiers for Jatoka. Where Fulani herdsmen kill. They enter my brothers and my sisters' farm. Where they pull out cassava, they cut and they give cows. When I want tell me say I don't see them. Not be height of wickedness with that. When I don't feel come and condemn the ones who happen for Benue State. When they keep people, when Fulani herdsmen keep people, I don't feel come and condemn, but they condemn the one who happen for Uromi. So now won't tell me say when I life they important pass other people. Are you going to tell me that you people are first class citizens, while we are second class citizens? All of us are Nigerians. We have equal rights. They will go to the farm and kill people and buy people and rape our mothers, rape our sisters. By our brothers, so they have monopoly over life, Abi. One guy here where head no day house. They give federal government 48 hours. So you get the social media handle where you don't feel come and condemn what they happen for Middle Belt since. Middle Belt has not been at peace since. Middle Belt they bleed for what our brothers they do. They don't feel come and talk. So now like they special pass. I don't see how hypocrite the northern is. But one time reach for election, when I go say Middle Belt and brother, it's high time, if you are from Middle Belt, it's high time you stand up for yourself and protect yourself. We are not North Central, we are Middle Belt. We don't have any association with the North.
The incident that happened in Esaland, Uromi, Edo State, the government is to be held accountable. The government is to be held accountable, not the people. Because these people have been crying for years, for months. They have been kidnapped. They've abandoned their farmland as a result of kidnappers in their forest. As a result of herdsmen. I remember back in the day, if you see a herdsman with their cow, the only thing you see with them is their stick and a keg of water. Gradually, they upgraded from stick to a machete. From machete, the government weaponized these people. Gave them AK-47. Where did they get AK-47 from? Where did they get all those weapons from? Even the vigilantes in the community that are supposed to be protecting the people, they don't have they are not allowed to carry weapons. But the Fulani herdsmen are allowed to carry weapons and go in the forest of our people. And now this thing happened. The government is running helter-skelter. Let's find these people. Let's capture them. In my opinion, if these people are finally captured, they should be rehabilitated and put into our armed force. Yes, they should be the people of Uromi. If they were to be found, they should be rehabilitated and put into the armed force. No Nigerian is more Nigerians than the other. People have been crying. Our mothers, our fathers has been abused, kidnapped, killed. Nothing has been done about it. Now, look at the government. They are running up and down. As if the life of other Nigerians does not matter. It's only the life of Fulanis that matters. You see? Double standard. Nigeria has failed us all.
I don't know why. I'm just going through my comment section and you guys are trying to turn it to a religion matter. The North is made up of both Christians and Muslims and traditional worshippers and atheists and other religions otherwise. The issue is not for you to separate yourself from the Fulani. Because what I'm seeing is that there is a very crazy need for the Hausa to separate himself from the Fulani. And you go as far as saying the Fulani hurts you too. So you know that the Fulani hurts you too and the Fulani is hurting everybody. But yet the Fulani are the ones that don't have any basic structure. They move from place to place. They are nomadic. So they really don't have anything to lose. Nobody said Muslims were the one that unalived the Uromi 16. Neither did we say it's you from Bauchi or you from Zamfara. The issue is that if the Hausas and us can collectively fight these Fulanis that is hurting you and hurting every other person that is making the Edo people misjudge. In an answer be this, I be no be answer, na Fulani be this, I be no be Fulani. Something happen where can they make them, they talk, they look who be who. As they don't fit differentiate between Hausa and Fulani, now why they don't say everybody they go. It's better for them to finish these people than for them to sit down when they come and buy them again. So if we all have a common enemy, if we do have a common enemy, you as an Hausa lady, as a Hausa man, you know your common enemy. I know my common enemy. Why are we here still talking about it's Christian, it's not Christian, it's Muslim, it's not Muslim, it's Hausa, it's not Hausa? There is a reason why both of you people were misjudged. There's a reason why the Edo people could not differentiate who was Fulani and Hausa. There's a reason why. And you want to trace back your history, but there is no Hausa that is not married to a Fulani, or there's no Fulani that is not married to a Hausa. You guys are intertwined. You guys are a pack. You move as a pack. And I'm not talking about the people that live and settle in Nigeria and have a happy home and a permanent structure and pay their taxes and go to work. We all know that the people that do these things is headsmen. That is why it's called Fulani headsmen. It's not Fulani. It's Fulani headsmen. You know it is the headsmen. And so if we all have this common enemy, what the fuck are we still here? Arguing about goddamn religion and culture. Arguing about goddamn history. Telling me to go and read how Europe underdeveloped Africa. Fucking read it. What next? We are still fucking underdeveloped even after Europe left. So what the fuck are you telling me? What the heck are you telling me? Get the fuck out of my front. Nigeria has the worst passport in the world. And yet we are talking about I'm Fulani, I'm not Fulani, I'm Hausa, I'm not Hausa, I'm Kogi, I'm not Kogi. Get the fuck out of my presence. If somebody can travel from Port Harcourt from his village to where the fuck is coming from to Port Harcourt to say he's a hunter, where is his meat? And if he said he sold the meat to make money, is that even legal? Can you go to somebody's state and kill their animals and sell it to the people that live there and make money and go back to your own state? Is it legal? There's so many ethical breach here. You cannot just simply defend it. And I'm sorry that happened. I'm so sorry that those Uromi 16 were unalived by jungle justice, and we also fight against the culture of jungle justice. But if we have a functional government and a functional security organization in Nigeria that actually tackle the issue, people would have taken those people to the police. But we have a lot of security breach. People don't trust the police. They don't trust the army. So what do you want these people to do? Again and again, Nigeria have failed us, yet you have excuses. You fucking have excuses, and that pisses me off. It pisses me off so much.
Justice for our brothers! Justice for our brothers. We need serious action for our brothers in Edo. Urgent action must be taken. We need serious action for our brothers.
The perpetrators must be punished. This is not advice.
We need serious investigation. Our government must deal with them. Dear Bola Ahmed Tinubu, our brothers in Edo State have been killed. We are demanding for justice for our Muslim brothers.
Justice for our brothers. Our leaders must take serious action.
As I said, justice must be served, and we will not keep quiet until justice is served. This is the governor of Edo State who traveled all the way from Edo State to Kano State today to tender his apology to the state government, Kano State people, and the victims' family. He actually did not stop at the government house. He visited some of the victims' families. On top of that, he pledges compensation, which means the respective families will be compensated accordingly. He also went ahead to suspend the security chief and banned all the illegal vigilante groups. The governor is using his senses, but that's not all we want. We still demand the prosecution of those mobs. They will not go scot-free. They must be punished. And for those of you jumping in the comment section up and down, we must make sure we educate you not to justify jungle justice. What most of you need is education, because we have terrorists in every part of Nigeria, every corner. They are terrifying everybody. Then how would you justify punishing an innocent person over someone else's offense? On top of that, you're not even permitted, you're not allowed to take laws into your hands. Some of the terrorists we are talking about are your tribesmen, but you are putting the blame on Fulani people. Fulani is Fulani that. Educate yourself. It is that simple. I have never ever supported jungle justice in my life, and I will not support it in the future. And my very last message to the governor of Edo State: please sir, please uncle, please sir, make sure you educate your people. Make sure you warn them not to repeat this action again, because you dare not tamper with a peaceful person. And by peaceful persons, I'm referring to the northerners.
What evil will come back to haunt you. All of you never knew that IPOB and this Biafra movement was for your liberation. Some of you saw maybe the oil and gas from Biafra land. If they go now, we'll have access to oil and gas. In the process of having your eyes fixated on oil and gas, your forest is gone. Do you understand it? There is nothing more precious in life than freedom. Freedom is very important. And I need you to understand this very morning. Every Yoruba person supporting Fulani, you are setting up yourself to become like the Hausa people. Remember when Hausa was supporting Fulani? We are Hausa Fulani, we are Hausa Fulani. Where are the Hausa people today? I ask you. Where are those Hausa people today? Do you see them anymore? They're saying we are Hausa Fulani, we are Hausa Fulani. Do you see them again today? Do you see them? I'm asking you. No, because Fulani have completely overwhelmed them. It's called emasculation. Completely emasculated them. Look at what they're doing in the East. In the East, they come to the East, I will tell you, oh, you want to be the president or vice? Yeah. They say, give us land for Ruga. They give them land. I saw Joseph Okado did that Lord Banta. They've taken it over in forever and ever. Give us land in your state. Hope most of them have proved to us that you are our stooge. Give us land in Olo. Hope most of them will give them land in Olo. We can go and kill people in Obibo. We can kill for them. How many Fulani governors are prepared to kill bandits? I didn't say normal people. I'm talking about armed, dangerous bandits. How many Fulani governors? Go and read your newspapers, you will see it there. Fulani governors are negotiating with them, giving them arms, giving them vehicles, making sure that their life is no longer a misery. But see, they come down to the south. They tell you, give us land for Ruga. Go and kill your people to prove to us that you're one Nigerian. That was why Obioso was talking rubbish. Was talking yesterday or 2 days ago. Supported by the BBC. The problem you people have in Nigeria is this. Your journalists, you see people, Punch newspaper, Tribune, Vanguard, and Nation, they are your second worst enemies. I'm telling you the truth. They can never ever be objective in their reportage. Never ever ever. That's why all of you are suffering. But you don't know it. They were the same people used to scuttle the NSAS protest. Of course, some of you went about looking for Indomie in warehouses. Typical black people. Any revolution that is coming now, you must stand very firm. They'll say, oh, you're Igbo. Oh, you're Yoruba. Oh, you're from Uromi. Don't join them. It's our turn in 2023. If you do this, you will scuttle our chances of becoming the president in 2023. Ask yourself, all of them that have been president from time immemorial, what benefit has it brought to you as a human being? Absolutely nothing. So you have nothing to lose. Absolutely nothing to lose. You look at them now, how they have now descended on Yoruba people, asking them to concede. Give us your forest. We must graze. We must do this. We must do that. And slowly before your eyes, they are giving in. They are capitulating. They are allowing them to go. If you don't give it to us, Tinubu will not be president in 2023. Tinubu won't be the president. That's what I'm saying to you. And foolishly you will agree and hand over your land to them. And once they take your land over from you, look at Hausa. Because there is a saying where we come from. If you want to know what your life is going to become in the future, look at Hausa people. If you want to understand or appreciate, I will say, the life that you are about to bequeath to your children and grandchildren, look at Hausa people. Is there any Hausa governor today? Is there any Hausa emir? Is there land though? Katsina is Hausa land. Kanu is Hausa land. Sokoto is Hausa land. The Hausa people own it, indigenous to those areas. I'm asking you this question. Is there any Hausa man who is an emir in the north? The answer is no. Something's going to happen to you. If you don't rise up now to break, I'm not even asking people to break this rule. Demand for what rightfully belongs to you, your freedom. The freedom to decide. The freedom to write a constitution if you prefer. The freedom to live with whoever you want to live with. That is what we are asking for. But most people misunderstood what we are saying. And today, almost everything we have said about the zoo has come to pass. Everything we have told you, everything I told you has come to pass, hasn't it? Everything.
16 Dingons. What I know about hunting, and I've gone on hunting expedition many times. You hunt in the bush in your locality. Correct me if I'm wrong. And I think you also said it. I've never heard of traveling many state lines to go and hunt somewhere. It's normally around your locality. Also, where the role of the government comes in, prior to this time, there has been a constant repetitive action of kidnappers in Uromi. Uromi, around the Ubiaja area, around that Irua area, up till Ikeke. Most of those axes have been inundated by cases of kidnapping. And I know those axes because I traveled around there and I know. And the government had not done anything to stem the tide. Hence, even people now trusting the vigilante. Because people trusting the vigilante that have now gone high-handedness, that have now, perpetrated this in a high-handed way, it's a reflection of the fact that the security services of the state have failed. So, please, help us juxtapose those scenarios. Hunting in a bus, 16 guns, and an area that was initially inundated by kidnappers. What should we have done better? And how, after those perpetrating these heinous acts are brought to book, what should be done to stem the tide of kidnapping in all of these areas?
Thank you very much, Rufai. You made a valid point. 16 guns. But let's look at it from the other perspective. Kidnappers will not bundle themselves into a commercial bus and put their guns as cargo while traveling. Basic interrogation, where are you coming from? We are coming from Port Harcourt, Elele. Where are you going to? We are going to Kanu. What are you going to do? We are going for Salah. So what are you doing with these guns? We are hunters. We went to hunt. Even if the story is not credible, at least they have something to say and you could hear them. Hand over for investigation to verify the claims. I am happy you have condemned the killings. It is not justifiable. But a tragedy has happened and we need to look at it vis-a-vis the previous happenings in that axis, kidnapping. But I disagree with you when you said the government had done nothing. If you go through the records, you will see the head of the security, the state security corps, retired CP Friday Badin, in the recent past, when they combed bushes around that area and also arrested some people who were alleged to be kidnappers. Even though when I read the story and I heard that they were with guns, as I said, these people are hunters, they are not kidnappers. But let's be frank, Somebody who is carrying a dang gun, even somebody who is a hunter, if he is predisposed to criminality, can kidnap if he has the opportunity. Because somebody a dang gun is pointed at, will not say it is just a dang gun. A gun that can kill an animal can also kill a human being. So, yes, if the circumstances, justifies and evidence abound that they are kidnappers, then they should be treated as such, but not through extrajudicial killing.
Thank you so much.
Instead, by proper arraignment before the court of law.
Yeah, I have a quick rebuttal. And even if they were kidnappers, what they ought to have done is they have taken them to the court of law, yes, and we condemn that. See, sir, I don't just talk if I don't know what I'm saying. That's one thing about me. I have facts. The government had not done anything to stem the tide. Forget the arrest and going into bushes for optics. Let me read you one of the messages I got from that area.
You may say the government has not done enough. No, maybe the government has not done enough. But to say they've not done anything, facts.
Let me read you one of the messages I got from this area. And these are constant messages I have. My hometown, Ugboha, is seriously under siege of herdsmen. Killing, raping, kidnapping. We cannot sleep with our eyes closed. We cannot even go to the farms anymore. Uromi, Ugboha Road has become a no-go area for kidnapping and killing, and it's a daily occurrence. And this has not abated though. No business activity is going on in those areas. Life is now hopeless and at a standstill. It's a daily occurrence. So apart from the optics of going to the bush and arresting some people, no, the real problem had not been solved because it's a daily occurrence, and I constantly get reports around that area constantly. People cannot go home. That's why I say they've not even done anything. Yes, you said they have gone to the bush, they've arrested people, but the problem had not been solved. There was action, but there was no solution. There was no solution.
Maybe they've not done enough. Maybe they've not done enough. Maybe they've not done enough. Maybe they need to redouble their effort. These reports you get, it will be good if you forward them to the Commissioner of Police anytime you receive them. Because the one you receive and you don't forward people may have freer access to you than they have to the law enforcement.
With due respect, I also got another one while I was saying this now. Ikeke. Around that area, if you go, because I've traveled all those areas, Ikeke is under attack. 5 people have been kidnapped in Ikeke.
Okay.
So we've not seen a lot, and I keep reporting all of this on my social media, so it's out there.
Mr. Adeoye, let's stay with the...
Please, forward to Commissioner of Police, not on social media. If you want to get results, please, forward to the authorities.
I've done that many times.
Mr. Adeoye,
go ahead, Dr. Abati.
Let's stay with the subject of the discussion, which is the killing on the Uromi Ubiaja expressway. Now, I go back to the point I made about vigilante, all kinds of unauthorized security outfits. You were commissioner in Anambra State before you retired.
Yes.
Now, will you say that all these vigilante groups, all these security outfits not authorized showing up is because the Nigerian police has failed Nigerians? And then both the state governments and then also other people decide to take law into their hands and commit atrocities with a lot of impunity. If the Nigeria police itself was up and running, would this situation have been the case? What do you think is the problem?
Dr. Abati, when you want to assess failure, you will have to weigh what is available against the responsibilities. You have a country of 240 million people and a police force that is just 300,000. From that statistics alone, you know that a lot of areas will be uncovered. A huge segment of the population will be unpoliced. That is one. 2, you look at what are the logistics holding and the funding of these security agencies. It is said to whom much is given, much is expected. So when you want to assess failure, you need to assess what have you put in place and what empowerment is there for them to discharge their responsibilities, then you weigh it against performance. It is then you can arrive at an objective, conclusion. So I think the Nigeria police is understaffed and underfunded, grossly so. We need to start looking at practical ways. Mr. President has done something in that regard by giving approval for the recruitment, rapid recruitment of personnel to beef up the strength of the force. I hope that is followed by better equipment and funding so that the spread can be better, the training more qualitative, and equipment enable them to do more than they do currently. Technology is available to enhance performance. If all these are deployed, I assure you, performance will be much better. But coming to the present, I and you, we are in agreement that a lot more needs to be done to enhance safety of life and property across the nation. Kidnapping is a menace in many jurisdictions, not just in Edo State and not just this occurrence. In many states across the country, when kidnapping started in the Niger Delta, way back, when expatriates were the target for ransom, I warned.
So guys, you have seen what is happening in the South. So guys, you can see the level of threats coming from the Fulanis. You can see that they are not even remorseful over all what they have been doing to the South. I mean, the South has endured so much. Anyway, you won't even blame the Fulanis. Is it not in the peak of all this, Tinubu has left Nigeria for France? Tinubu has gone to France in the name of working a holiday that he has to take 2 weeks off. He has gone to France. They've refused to build hospitals for Nigerians in Nigeria here. They rather prefer to take taxpayers' money to go treat themselves outside. In the midst of all these things going on, look at the turmoil in Rivers State, look at the turmoil even in Edo State, against the Fulanis. Look at all the wahala in Nigeria. Tinubu will find time to leave for France. He's leaving for France instead of him to tell Nigerians that he is sick and that he's going to take treatment. He's telling us that he's on a work leave. Honestly, sometimes you just keep wondering, what has Tinubu been working? That the economy is crumbling. They've been taxing Nigerians that don't have anything, and look at the insecurity that is threatening everybody. I mean, it is not just the Edo people that are suffering from this insecurity. It's everywhere in Nigeria. People were talking about what is happening in Bayelsa State, that Bayelsa is another hot place for this Fulanis. So when you look at it, you know that the Fulanis have taken over southern Nigeria. They've taken over southern Nigeria while we have a southern president. When it was just Buhari, people thought, oh, it's Buhari, he's protecting his brothers. Now, in the eyes of a southerner president, the Fulanis are doing all this, and they are even boasting. You could see what that guy was threatening, that Fulanis are first-class citizens, that they will destroy your cow, they will buy you, they will sleep with your women. You could hear what this guy was saying, that they will do all those things, that we can't do nothing, that the southerners cannot do nothing. You can imagine that level of incitement. Honestly, we are getting it wrong, and the worst part is that we have a mediocrity kind of a leadership. We have a mediocre kind of leadership, because the Tinubu's government cannot stand up to the North. They can't tell them enough of this mess. Enough. No, they cannot, because they are afraid they would not vote for them come 2027. So because of their political interest, they have left Nigerians at the mercy of these Fulani headsmen who have gone about, buying so many people. I watched a child today that said in her own presence, I mean a little child, in her own presence, her father was shot. Can you imagine? They shot the father 2 times. That's Nigeria for you. In the presence of the child, that boy was just crying. You can imagine what a traumatizing experience that people are going through, and the president is jetting out to France in the name of he's going for work leave. So there are a lot to tackle in this country. There are a lot, because these politicians, they are not ready to fix this country. Like you can see, it's all about their own personal interest. All what Tinubu is thinking about now, states he will capture ahead of 2027. Nothing else. There is no plan to remedy Nigerians from all the hunger and the hardship people are into. They are just eyeing 2027, but he's not going to find it easy this time. Having not provide benefits of democracy, let's see how they are going to rig that election to his own favor. Anyway guys, let me know what you think about this in the comment section below. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell. Please give this video a like so that YouTube can recommend it to others, and let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Thank you.